Hello and welcome to a special Newysports presentation. Tonight we're at the new Lambton Football Club here at Novocastrian Park, the New FM Northern League One's newest team. So we're catching up with Andrew Packer and some of his players. Enjoy. I'm here with new Lambton head coach, new Lambton head coach Andrew Packer. First of all, mate, how are you going?
Yeah, good. Yeah, yourself?
I'm good. How's life starting out here at your new club?
Yeah, it's been really good. It's been busy, very busy. At the end of last year, we had a lot of trials and juniors and senior club, and look, we had so many people at the trials, all the way from 15s all the way up to A grade, and it's been really good for us. We've managed to maintain a core group of new Lambton players from last year. And so it's been good like that.
Obviously you were at South Cardiff last year. What's brought you here to New Lambton? What's the selling factor of this club?
Just a new challenge. You know, I think you always look to improve yourself as a coach and to take on new challenges, and that's exactly what I see right here at New Lambton. I mean, they're a club that are, you know, vying for a position in the NPL in the future. And they're working towards getting to that. So if I can help them do that, mate, I'd be very happy. So it's been good.
For those who might not know you, you've obviously had a pretty good career in football. You want to sort of elaborate on that a little bit?
I can.
Your achievements, just for those who might not know who Andrew Packer is.
I probably started a bit early, mate. I started my career as a 17-year-old at the Brisbane Strikers in the old NSL, and played for Sydney Olympic in a couple of grand finals, Perth Glory. I also played with Sydney FC in the first year of the A-League and won the grand final there, and then a few seasons at Brisbane before I took on a new career. So I've played a lot of games. You know, never played for Australia, something I always wanted to do, but I felt like I got the most as I could out of my career and won a few things. So that's the most, you know, you look back in your career and you want to know you won a few trophies and that sort of thing, which I was lucky enough to do, mate.
Do you think year in, year out, you're sort of improving as a coach all round and taking on this new challenge is going to help that?
Yeah, definitely. Look, when I first took on my first sort of senior coaching gig with coaching the under-19s at South Cardiff in the NPL in 2015, and you know, I just really enjoyed it, mate. And look, you don't know what you don't know until you actually start coaching. You know, you think you'll be okay, but you really sort of learn so much so quickly, and you make mistakes all the time, and I think you just continually improve, mate. Coaching's just an experience thing. You know, it's all about the experience you have.
Potential this club has. There's a lot of exciting players coming through as youth, big junior base. Is this a really good club to be at?
Yeah, it is, mate. Look, the people behind the club, the volunteers, the coaches that put in the time, it's amazing, mate. You know, the amount of people they have at the committee, you know, the expectations. It's great. You know, there's guys here like your Joe Stevens and your Mike, Joe Stewart, Mike Stevens, those sorts of guys that are here helping out with the junior club. Paul McGuinness, Tony Gascoine, that have been here for years, and they've just already created a positive culture. And I'm just really surprised at the quality I've seen here, you know, from all the young kids. I think it says a lot about Newcastle football when you can come to a club that's not even in the NPL and you look at some of the 15, 17, 19-year-olds and you go, they're quality players. So it's good.
There is a really good team of assistants here. Is this something that you are looking forward to, working with some of these guys and building this first grade team up?
Oh, definitely, mate. Yeah, Paul's got a lot of experience. You know, football person through and through, you know, so he's helped me out a hell of a lot. Tony has as well. I'm also going to ask a lot of Peter Junkovic as well, you know. He's got a ton of experience in football here, and I've already done that, you know, so there's a lot of good people here that are going to help me out, and you know, that makes life easier, obviously.
Obviously the club's now into Northern League One this season. Do you think it's a chance to just prove yourselves as a worthy, maybe not contender, but definitely finish mid-table and, you know, prove yourselves against some of the established teams?
Oh, yeah, definitely. And I think we have got something to prove, you know. We've just come up. You know, we've got a good base. We've got a good base to build on, and that might take a few seasons to get where we really want to be. But like I've said, we've actually got quite a young, decent team here. You know, we've got that because of that change with the under 23s to under 20s in the NPL. We've managed to pick up a lot of players in that 20 to 23 gap that have come here and will play first team football. Yeah. And those guys need to prove themselves. You know, they want to be first team players at NPL level. So big opportunities for them. So yeah, definitely we've got a lot to prove.
All right, it's good to catch up, mate. Good luck for the season.
Thanks very much, mate. Cheers.
I'm here with Nic Pepper from New Lambton Football Club. First of all, mate, how's pre-season travelling?
Yeah, it's been really good. The boys seem to be gelling quite well together, so I think it's going to be a good season for the club. I think we'll surprise a few teams and enjoy our football along the way. So
yeah, you were obviously getting used to working under Nic Pepper. Is he a good sort of coach?
Yeah, he's a very good mentor to me. I've learned quite a lot about different styles of the game with him. So it's just helped me with my coaching with my 15s. I can see the game in a different way. So yeah.
I was going to ask you about that, coaching on the 15s. Is that something you're really keen to get started here at New Lambton and sort of build that squad up over years maybe?
Yeah, we'll see. I was coaching the 14s, so this is the group I carried over last year, and I think I put my hand up to do them again because I thought I could really make something special with this team because we did really well when I took them over last year. So
yeah. What excites you the most about New Lambton and this new challenge?
Yeah, it's a new crop. So it'll be interesting. I think it'll be a really good season. I think we've got enough talent here to really not just to be a team that's just going to be there for the numbers. We're going to be someone that can really knock off a few teams and be confident about doing it too. So
yeah. This competition obviously is improving in quality every year. I try and raise my voice to get over Packer in the background, but is it going to be difficult to sort of establish yourselves in the first season, or is it something you're keen to take on?
I think it's something we're going to take on. Like we're really going to just take the challenge that comes. Really, we've got a good crop, like I said, and everyone's going to be pushing 100% to, not just make up the numbers. So
yeah, good catch up, mate. Good luck this season.
Thank you.
I'm here with Peter Juchniewiz from New Lambton Football Club. First of all, mate, obviously a lot of people would know you, but for those who don't, like myself, I haven't actually met you. Your history in football locally and what you've achieved.
Yeah. I mean, I've had a wonderful career in football so far, and hopefully that continues. Ripe old age of 37 now, but I started off as Plattsburgh Junior, and worked my way into the Rosebuds, sort of junior youth football through my teenage years. Then was lucky enough to play for the Breakers youth team, and then made my jump up to National League with the Breakers, and then across to Newcastle United. Unfortunately, things didn't plan out there in terms of the National League football concerned, but was more than happy enough to go to Edgeworth and have 6 great years there, and then 6 great years at Hamilton Olympic as well. Retired at the age of 31 due to sort of extended run of injuries there, and went and did a bit of coaching with some emerging Jets and W League and things like that, and thoroughly enjoyed that, but just felt like I had to scratch the player itch again and come back into my local league club here at New Lambton where I live now, and thoroughly enjoyed the last 2 years and really looking forward to this year.
What is the potential here? Obviously the club making the jump up from ZPL to New FM. Is it a challenge?
Oh, well, I think it's going to be a challenge from a playing point of view, from a club point of view. It's a step up in professionalism, it's a step up in standard of expectations. From a committee point of view, from your youth development to your coaching development, even just the physical resources of coming up with quality ground and resources. So I think in every respect it's going to be a challenging 3 years for the club, but what comes through challenge is hopefully achievement as well. So one of the reasons why I decided to stay on for another 12 months was the fact that I was just excited by the challenge that the club had set for themselves for the next 3 years. So I definitely wanted to be a part of it, and I know we've got a good bunch of young players here that are also excited about that challenge as well.
Yeah, good timing mentioning young players, but I was going to ask, is the experience here key to success over the next few years? Is having the older players like yourself in the team going to be really beneficial?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think having a balance is most of the successful sides that I've been have always had that balance between experience and a bit of fresh enthusiasm as well. So to have the energy of the younger guys here at training, combined with the sort of experience and sort of calmness of the older players as well, I think is going to help. I think the bulk of the squad that you'll see will be younger players. I've always felt that that's a really, really positive thing. Hopefully the energy can rub off on some of us older guys as well, but in return I think we can also be a good sort of holding pattern for the younger players as well, particularly in tighter games.
Andrew Packer as head coach, is that a real coup for this club to have him here?
I just think it's massive. When I first heard that Pax was coming on board, it was exactly what the club needed for the massive challenge that they've put forward for themselves. Pax has that ability, not only as a player playing National League for a number of years, but also some great experience in coaching and conditioning National League level players as well. So hopefully he can bring that knowledge and that understanding into this system here, and got plenty of juniors that need that development and that sort of program to follow. And also from the coaching point of view too, you have to be able to have those human resources with your coaches as well to put in the right training sessions for the younger kids coming through. So no doubt Pax will have an influence there as well. So just a huge bonus for the club to have Pax on board.
It's good to catch up, mate.
Yeah, no worries. Anytime. Thanks very much. Cheers.
Look where it lands now, fellas. Get off. What on? Come on, Matty.
I'm here with Adam Pilikington from Lambton Football Club. First question I've been asking everyone, how's pre-season going?
Oh, it's good, mate. Yeah, Pax is doing a great job here. He's getting himself fit, and with the conditioning background and stuff, he's setting us up to do really well this season and try and be as competitive as we can be.
Yeah. What excites you the most about 2017 here at Lambton?
Oh, we're the new team coming forward. Got high expectations, I guess, and we're out to prove that we're going to be competitive this year, not just also ran team. Obviously it's 3 years until this promotion, so basically everyone's here just to improve and all that, and then by 3 years up, hopefully we get promoted.
Is it exciting to be at a club that's got so much potential and such a big junior base and just a lot going on behind the scenes, I guess, to build this club up into potentially an NPL side?
Oh yeah, absolutely, mate. As you said just then, it's the biggest club with a junior base in Newcastle, so it's that's always a good thing going forward with sponsorship opportunities and getting players in and just developing us younger players. We're a pretty young squad, so that's a good thing. We can all develop and push forward for promotion. Do
you reckon it's going to be a lot of competition for spots in first grade? 23s will be pretty decent, and that'll flow on across the board, I guess. Is it good to have that much competition for spots?
Yeah, mate, it's a good looking squad at the moment. There's not really too much difference between the top players and the 23s players, so everyone's got a chance in playing different grades every week, so that's always a good thing.
Obviously round one is going to be a big occasion for this club. It is going to be at West Wallsend, but is it going to be good to test yourselves against one of the most established sides in the new FM competition?
Oh yeah, mate, they're a great club and have had a lot of success over the years, so it'll be good to get our foot forward going against them and stuff, and see how we go.
Alright, well, I'll probably see you in round one out there.
Alright, thanks mate, good on you. Cheers.
I'm here with Tony Gascoine, one of the coaches here at Lambton. First of all, mate, how's the pre-season going?
Pre-season's been good. The boys have been working hard, looking nice and sharp, but we're a new team this year, 3 new teams. We've had a few boys come through the grades with us now, particularly the younger boys, the Lambton boys. So I think we'll go okay. I think we'll be competitive.
Yeah. Is there much difference from the ZPL pre-season to Northern League One now?
A little bit, yes. Yeah. Obviously, with Packs being involved, haven't played at a much higher level than most of us have. Yeah, it's been a little bit different. But we tended to work the boys pretty hard during pre-season in the Zone Premier League. But longer ball sessions, if you like. Yeah. Whereas this year's been a lot more short, sharper stuff, yes.
Yeah. Obviously the club had some success over its time in zone football. Is it good to see the club finally make this step up to New FM football?
This is what we've always done, Paul. This is what we want. We eventually obviously want to be back in the NPL. We won the competition in 1974. We won the State Cup in 1942. So we have played at a level higher in the past, and that's where we want to get back to.
Yeah. A lot of youngsters coming through here. You're yourself involved with the 19s team. Is it good to see that many young players at this club?
Oh, this is fantastic. This now gives us a base to build on. Like I said, we go forward, hopefully in 3 years' time we can apply the NPL and we can get in.
Yeah. Is it important to sort of keep the club's identity going into the future and just not become a club that's going to go buy players and just develop players here and become a force, I guess?
Yes, that's our strategy. Hopefully now boys or girls can start at under 6, come all the way through and eventually play in the NPL or in the WPL. That's the whole idea. What we would love to see is someone that starts in under 6s and captains a winning team in the first grade. So that's the end goal.
Do you believe this team can stir up the competition a little bit this year, and obviously not there to just make up the numbers, maybe pull off some results against some of the established teams?
Yeah, not having seen the competition, but previously, having heard what it's about, I think we'll be there or thereabouts. Yeah, we might pull up a few upsets, maybe the lower level more than the upper level. Yeah, but yeah, I'm sure that a few people will get a few surprises.
Yeah, and that's probably one thing. The 19s team looks pretty decent here at training. So, do you reckon you can potentially push for a top 4 spot in 19s and give these kids a bit of a good season to build on into the future?
That's the main goal. The main goal is to keep the young teams very competitive. The young teams are competitive. Okay, then the boys keep coming through. They keep wanting to play for the club. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think. Yeah. Well, the boys over there at the moment, they look nice and sharp. So it'll just be a matter of getting the combination going with them.
Yeah. All right. Good to catch up.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Season. I'm here with Jono Whiting from New Lambton. How's pre-season, mate?
Mate, it's been good the first few weeks. Had a lot of enthusiasm. A few of the old crew coming back from the ZPL last year, but a lot of new guys, younger, fresh, hungry guys that are ready to start up this, wouldn't say new club, but a new beginning for New Lambton Eagles.
Yeah. Obviously one of the remaining guys from the Zone Premier League. So what is it? A bit of a difference from Zone ZPL, I guess, to what is now the Northern League One.
Yeah, the training's good. We've always seen ourselves as on par with a few sides in that comp anyway. The last few years we've had a lot of quality. A couple of minor premierships in the years I've been there, so we've always been strong. But it's great to experience this level of football again. Well, for the first time for this club for a long time anyway.
Having the experience of Andrew Packer as coach is going to be vital for this season and going forward. Yeah,
for sure. Brilliant. Great background, second to none. Great methods. Training's been excellent. So I can't see anything but good things under Andrew.
Yeah. Obviously, there's a bit of quality going around in the competition. Is it? Or I guess it's more about trying to prove yourselves as a Northern League One quality side, and sort of, I guess some guys might be writing you off, not knowing who you've got here. Are you quietly confident of finding some success over the next few years?
Well, I think so, mate. Like, the club's very ambitious. We've got the biggest junior base around Northern these days. So the club wants to be, where they belong in NPL eventually. I don't know how long that will take, but. We're quietly confident, we're just going about our business. We've got to set our bars high to try and maintain the standards required at this level. So
Is it key to have this mixture of experience of youth and the experienced players like yourself come through the club?
I think so. I think, we've got a few guys that have been around the traps, Peter Juchniewiz, which we've spoken to a bit earlier.
Yeah.
They're invaluable in Newcastle football, those sort of guys. So, everyone's always learning and, for sure. We've got a good mixture of old and new. So.
Yeah. Good catch up, mate. Good
no worries.
Season.
Thanks, mate.
I'm here with James Finney from New Lambton Football Club. First of all, mate, how's pre-season going?
Yeah, mate, it's been good. Pretty hot, but Andrew's taken pretty good care of us, pretty much. So when you got a coach of his calibre with a good exercise for his background, pretty much you're in good hands. So tough but good. Yeah.
Obviously, we were just talking off camera. You were at Beresfield FC last year. Is it a bit of a step up from that level to what is now known as Northern League One?
Yeah, definitely in a way. The Zone League One competition was quite tough, and I didn't expect it to be what it was. It was very physical, and it was very good soccer still played. And I had a great year with some really great players there. But coming back at the new FM, the training and the calibre of the training levels, like I said, with Andrew being here and the way he's played before the A-League and his experience has been quite a step up.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Is it key having the mixture of experience and youth? I've spoken to a couple of players now, and that seems to be a real point that this club's trying to make.
Yeah, we've got some players here that played here last year, some players that have been around the track, so they've got some good experience, and we've got some really young players coming through too. So I think that mixture and that depth we have is going to be a good look for this year.
Yeah. It's going to be tough to test yourselves against West Wallsend in round one against a side that's been established in UFM for a few years now.
Yeah, Westy, I actually had a peek at their trial game against Thornton. They looked quite tough. The result wasn't theirs in the end of the day, but they looked like a pretty solid team.
Yeah.
And I've heard good things about the coach there too, so just got to step it up, make sure we keep training while we're training, and hopefully it'll be a good game,
You've got a trial match this week against Dudley. Is it key over the next few weeks to sort of build combinations and just work towards what you're aiming for in 2017?
Yeah, in the end of the day, mate, look, the team's all new. None of us have played together before, except for a few of the blokes that were here last year. So we're not looking at the result, we're more so looking at just building up some connections with each other and organising for the future, for the season, make sure that we get the results back then pretty much, So results not key, it's more so getting to know each other as we go along the trials.
Yeah. It's good to catch up, mate. Good luck to the season.
Mate. Cheers, bud.
Matty, first one coming's yours. Matty. Chris outside left shoulder. Go hard now.
I'm here with Keegan Pulik from New Lambton, one of the goalkeepers here. First of all, what's sort of the vibe amongst the goalkeepers here? Is there some good competitions for spots and good, combinations and good keepers, I guess?
Yeah, look, I've come up myself from Zone League 2, just had a year there last year. We got Matty Guest from Lake Macquarie, I think he was last year. We got young Ryan Fuller from Zone Premier League, actually. Played third grade with the boys last year. And we had another bloke show up tonight. Don't really know too much about him, but we've got good competition. It's sort of an open slather to who's playing where, and we'll make the most of it. And it's good competition. Hopefully, can keep my spot in first for the moment. But what'll be will be. It's my spot to lose, so But we're more than happy with who we've got and how we're doing. So it's just progress at the moment.
You've seen a fair bit of New FM football. Do you think this side can stack up against some of the established teams?
Yeah, look, I don't see why not. Like, I had last year away from the comp, so I didn't see much of it last year. But the year before, there was Lakes and Valentine ran away with the comp. I was at Westy, and nothing against club. I love the club out there, but I don't see why we can't match some of this mid to higher table squads. I don't think we'll be struggling, but I'm not going to say we're going to win the league because ideally it's a dream, and take each game as it comes.
It's probably more of a building phase here over the next few years towards pushing deeper and deeper into Northern League One, and then maybe one day get into the NPL.
Yeah, definitely. Look, the club's looking to move forward. We've got the plan set out. The idea is have everything. Ideally, in 3 years we go up, but who knows? Really, we'll just take it each year as it comes. Like I said, game by game, and hopefully we'll just keep pushing on, just making the most of our opportunity that we've been given to come up and test ourselves against the higher competitions once again.
Yeah. Is there a real difference having Andrew Packer as coach? Is he a real driving force behind this team?
Look, like I said, I wasn't with a lot of these boys last year. I was a couple of grades lower in League 2, and I'm making the step back up. But Pax has been great so far. He's had everything sort of figured out for us. We've been on a tight schedule. We've known what we have to do and when we have to do it. So it's been good so far. They've gone through our first bit of formation tonight, so we're looking good for how far we're into the pre-season. But we'll take it, like I keep saying, take it game week as it comes. And look, we're set up as good as we can be at the moment, and we're just going to take it with the first trial games coming up. So there we go.
Good to catch up, mate. Good luck for the season.
Cheers, Ty.
All right, thank you for joining us for this special look at the new Lambton Football Club. We'll be heading out to West Wallsend on Saturday to catch up with the Singleton Strikers and Cahibra on Monday night, so there's a lot more to come here on Newysports, and I'll see you in the next episode.